Anupama January 2025, a month of drama and hope. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of Anupama, you're in for an exciting ride this January. Anupama's journey is filled with twists, emotional moments, and shocking revelations. She's on a mission to find her daughter, Adhiya, while dealing with Anuj's trauma and the constant interference of Vanraj and the Shah family. There's so much to look forward to. Let's dive into the daily teasers for Anupama from January 1st to January 15th, 2025. Get ready, it's going to be an emotional journey. Wednesday, the 1st of January 2025. Anupama's search for her daughter, Adhiya, continues into the new year. Today, something strange happens. Anupama finds something that feels very familiar to her, like a sign from Adhiya. It's a moment that makes her feel connected to her daughter, giving her renewed hope. But just when things start looking up, there's a new obstacle. Rajpal, a government official, comes with some bad news. Anupama has to pay the overdue property tax for Asha Bhavan or risk losing the shelter. Now, she's faced with two difficult choices. Keep searching for Adhiya or try to save Asha Bhavan from being taken away. Thursday, the 2nd of January 2025, Anuj, still struggling with his trauma, experiences flashbacks today. He begins to remember bits and pieces of his past, specifically his relationship with Anupama. Although the memories aren't clear, it's a small step forward in his recovery. Anupama, sensing something important is happening, goes to the temple. There, she hears a flute playing a melody that immediately reminds her of Anuj. She feels that Anuj is nearby, and this small moment fills her with hope that she's one step closer to finding him. Friday, the 3rd of January 2025. Anupama's search finally leads her to Anuj at the temple. Anuj is rescuing a child, showing his protective side, but when Anupama calls out his name, he immediately runs away. This leaves Anupama confused and heartbroken. Why does Anuj run away when he hears her voice? Is he afraid of her? Anupama doesn't give up and chases after him, determined to find the answers. This moment leaves her with more questions than ever, but she refuses to give up on Anuj and their love. Saturday, the 4th of January 2025. Anupama doesn't stop her search, even after Anuj pushes her away. She finds him unconscious on the side of the road and takes him to a safe place. Seeing Anuj like this is heartbreaking, but it also shows Anupama that he needs her more than ever. She knows that Anuj's healing is going to be a long road, but she's committed to helping him recover, no matter what. Her hope and determination to find her daughter, Adhiya, continue to drive her forward. Sunday, the 5th of January 2025. Things take a turn for the worse when Vanraj interferes with Anupama's family life. He orders Tiddu and Kinjal to stay away from Anupama if they want to continue living in his house. This is Vanraj's way of trying to isolate Anupama and control those around her. Meanwhile, Anuj's trauma causes him to mistake Nandita's daughter for Adhiya when he regains consciousness. This confusion hurts both Anuj and Anupama, but it also shows that Anuj's mind is still deeply affected by the events of the past. Monday, the 6th of January 2025. Anupama begins to see a glimmer of hope in Anuj's recovery when he picks up a pen and begins to write. It's a small but significant step, showing that Anuj is starting to reconnect with his past. However, Vanraj continues to manipulate the situation. He tries to convince Anuj to stay away from Anupama, further adding to the tension between them. Vanraj's interference is one of the biggest obstacles Anupama faces, but she remains strong in her mission to help Anuj heal and find Adhiya. Tuesday, the 7th of January 2025. Anuj, still struggling with his memories, tells Anupama that he believes Adhiya has passed away. These words are devastating for Anupama, but she refuses to believe them. She insists that she will never give up on finding Adhiya. Her determination to reunite with her daughter becomes even stronger. She believes that Adhiya is out there somewhere and that she will bring her home, no matter the odds. Anupama's strength and resilience shine through, even in the face of such heartbreaking news. Wednesday, the 8th of January 2025. Anupama tries a new approach to help Anuj recover. She uses dance, one of her deepest passions, along with old photographs of their happier times, to help Anuj reconnect with his past. It's a beautiful and emotional moment as Anupama uses the power of music and movement to heal Anuj's troubled mind. While Anupama focuses on Anuj's recovery, the Shah family prepares for Meenakshi's arrival. There's a sense of anticipation in the air as they wonder what her presence will mean for the family dynamic. Thursday, the 9th of January 2025. Tita shares his desire to have a daughter, but Dimple immediately denies the request, creating some tension between them. This shows the different perspectives they have on starting a family. Meanwhile, Tita's protective side comes out when he stops Nandita's ex-husband from trying to take Nandita's daughter away from her. Tita's strong sense of justice and loyalty to his family adds an important layer of drama to the story. Friday, the 10th of January 2025. Meenakshi, who always brings a new layer of complexity to Asha Bavan, shares stories from her childhood with the residents of the shelter. Her stories add warmth and a sense of nostalgia, but the peace is short-lived. Vanraj's anger flares up again, and he demands that Meenakshi stay away from Anupama. Vanraj's jealousy and control issues continue to cause trouble as he tries to create a divide between Anupama and those who support her. Saturday, the 11th of January 2025. Vanraj speaks to Rajpal about buying Asha Bavan for a construction project. He sees the shelter as a way to make money, without understanding its emotional significance to Anupama and the people who live there. His attempts to take over the shelter intensify the conflict between him and Anupama. Meanwhile, Rajpal and government officers pressure Anupama to pay the overdue property tax, making her situation even more difficult. The financial burden only adds to Anupama's stress, but she refuses to back down. Sunday, the 12th of January 2025. Paki accuses Sagar of peeking through her bathroom window, leading to a confrontation that escalates quickly. Vanraj, furious, beats up Sagar, but Anupama and Meenakshi step in to defend him. They make sure that Sagar is not wrongly accused and take a stand against Vanraj's violence. This moment further increases the tension between Anupama and Vanraj, as Anupama continues to fight for justice and fairness in her family. Monday, the 13th of January 2025. The situation grows more serious when the police arrive at Asha Bavan to arrest Sagar based on Vanraj's complaint. Anupama and Meenakshi quickly intervene, revealing the truth and preventing Sagar's arrest. Anupama's determination to protect her family grows stronger with each passing day. Despite Vanraj's efforts to tear them apart, Anupama continues to fight for justice and for the truth to prevail. Tuesday, the 14th of January 2025. Anupama decides to leave Asha Bavan in Bala and Sagar's care, trusting them to look after the shelter while she continues her search for Adhiya. This decision shows her commitment as a mother, willing to put everything on hold to find her daughter. Meanwhile, Vanraj meets with Heartache to discuss buying Asha Bavan, continuing his plans to take over the shelter. Anupama's fight to keep Asha Bavan safe continues, but her priority is now finding Adhiya. Wednesday, the 15th of January 2025. Anupama grows more suspicious after hearing details about Anuj and Adhiya from Ankush and Burkha. They seem to know more than they're letting on, and Anupama is determined to uncover the truth. When Anuj mistakenly confuses Ashani for Adhiya, Anupama realizes just how deep Anuj's trauma runs. Despite his confusion, Anupama defends Anuj, refusing to let him be blamed for things beyond his control. She's determined to support him and keep searching for her daughter. Wow! January is shaping up to be a month full of emotion, suspense, and drama. Anupama's journey to reunite with Adhiya is filled with obstacles, but she is strong and determined to face whatever comes her way. Will she find Adhiya? Can Anuj recover from his trauma? And will Vanraj's interference ever stop? Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any updates. We'll see you in the next video.